So let's talk about this vulnerability exploits payloads. So vulnerability, the flaw or misconfiguration of a software is called vulnerability. So this vulnerability rises when there is a no proper coding or a poor coding application, and this misconfiguration or flaw is called vulnerability, and this was identified by the hacker. And the exploit means the way hacker takes advantage of vulnerability is called exploit. So the hacker found out that there is a vulnerability of a buffer overflow attack or a SMB vulnerability or any network protocol vulnerability. So the hacker writes the exploit to take advantage of this vulnerability. So after exploiting, the hacker gets access to the terminal or command prompt of the system and control it. So this is general definition of the payload. This is not an exact definition, but in general hacker gets a reverse shell or a command prompt of the system, and hacker controls that system using the terminal or command prompt. In general case, it is set as a payload. So let me compare these three to a real world scenario. Suppose think you are a thief and there is a bank and you need to rob that, right? Of course you will choose the night time because there will be no one, and you found that there is a door which is very weak, and you can just simply use some tools and you can take advantage of that weak door. That is called vulnerability. That weak door is called vulnerability, and the exploit is you are using some tools to exploit that weak door, to break that weak door. So the process of breaking is called exploiting, and the payload is, of course, you get money from the bank, and the money is called payload. So hacker gets access to terminal. In this case, our bank robber gets money from the bank. That is useful from the victim or an organization. In our real world example, from the bank, the money is called payload, right? Or you can simply say the bag which the robber carries is called a payload.